Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another Tix Beer Bong 420 cider review. Okay, this is a special cider. Just for one thing, it looks like this is going to be a YouTube first. Looks like I'll have the first video of this cider up on YouTube, and I'll let you know over on Rate Beer. There's only one review on it so far. It's a cider that apparently came to our stores in what looks like late September. Uh, I've only seen it two times in my life so far, early October and late October. Each in a different location. I'm looking at the website. Website's pretty much just saying like everything that's on the can. Well, for the most part, anyways, except on the company's website. They apparently sell it on their website, but by the bottle only. And I've only seen it in cans. They have it by the 6-pack and the 24-pack. You have to be 19 years of age or older to purchase it. But here's a problem. Something that's not said on here is said on their website. It says it's gluten-free. But I thought that all gluten-free beverages, I thought they all represented basically a beer. Because around here, there's certain ingredients that you don't put into a gluten product that, like where I live, there has to be certain ingredients in the product for it to be considered a beer, and they're ingredients you don't use in the gluten product, but they'll have them sold with the beers. So I thought only beer could be gluten free, and I'll tell you, Albino Rhino, him and his buddies, they reviewed a bunch of gluten free products. One of the guys, some of those drinks, every sip makes them throw up. So, you get the idea of what those drinks are like with them. And I'll be honest, I had a gluten-free drink once that you had to purchase in the can. The first few sips were like, the first little bit of it was so good. I thought I could see myself with another two or three, maybe in like the summertime in an afternoon, refreshing myself with one. But I knew my final verdict before the drink was done. It was nasty, and I wouldn't touch it ever again. And since then, the only gluten-free products I've seen have been in like 6-packs, and you can pull out the bottle and look at them. But I don't know if they'll have single unit prices for them. And yet to want to drink another gluten product, oh, nasty. But they can start off so effing good. So, anyways, what we have here is Sir Isaac's Premium Pear Cider. 6.5% alcohol, 473 milliliters, so 16 ounces. Just on the can and what the site's talking about, it's just like history to do with Isaac Brock and kind of like the farm and stuff. And they're using Ontario Canadian grown fruit in here. Take the time to sit back, relax, and enjoy another chapter of family history in the making. It's your move. Putty Combi Cider Company. Product of Canada, contains sulfurs and isinglass, whatever that is. Putty Cider, or the Puttycomb Cider Company, is out in Winona, Ontario, according to this can. PuttyCombiCider.com, and apparently it's produced by the Puttycombi Estate Winery. Now on the back here, the ingredients, there's only 3 ingredients, folks. Ingredient number 3, well, anyways, fermented Canadian pear juice, not in concentrate, sugar, sulfurs. So technically this is non-concentrated pear juice with sulfurs and enough sugar to help it become 6.5% alcohol. If this can be a gluten beverage as well, because it says on their site gluten free, then that right there needs to fuck off. But let's see what this pear cider's like. It's newer, it's from this year, even though the family estate's from 1797. And Sir Isaac Brock, if you don't know, he was in that like 1812 fucking war and shit like that. Oh god, you smell it from here. I think we're in for some trouble. Son of a fuck. From a distance, I'm thinking we're in for some trouble. Up close from the can, I think maybe we're not in for some trouble. So I'm gonna Instead of using a bigger glass and pouring it all out just for the review, I'm gonna pour some into the mustard glass. Cheers. It's noisy with the carbonation bouncing out of the glass. Oh, that's all gone and done now. That was super, super, super fast. It was all head at first and just carbonation out of the glass gone. Now it's just basically like a pale apple juicy kind of color. Clear, little yellowish, nothing really to it. Bubbles on the glass, bubbles going up. It smells, doesn't, I don't know if that's pear smell. It's got some sort of a cider smell to it. Some, some maybe spice kind of smell. And then something in my head wants to say, is this something to do with being gluten free, really? I can't quite put my words to what I'm smelling, sorry. I don't know. Kind of like yeah, more like a juice smell, yeah. More of a juice smell than a cider smell. And little bits of some other stuff. So let's taste St. Isaac's Premium Pear Cider at 6.5% and see how it is. And remember, it's basically just alcoholic pear juice. Cheers. Not so bad, but kind of sucks. It's not a cider. I wouldn't say that's. Yeah, I don't know if I would say that's a cider taste. It is and it isn't. It sort of starts off like an apple cidery. No, maybe not. When you're first putting it into you, it makes me think cider. But the more I drink it, it's just like a sugary, watery, probably more like an apple juice than a pear juice. But not dead on to apple juice, or I would definitely be disgusted by now. So I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how well I get pear out of that. Kind of makes me think of apple juice. It's light, it's crisp. It's got this sweet sour bite. So the wetness to it is kind of like on a dry side because it comes in crisp and slightly like a cider, kind of like a sugary sweet juice, and then that goes away into this crisp, long aftertaste of like this sweet little sourness, kind of coating the teeth here a bit, and I can taste it. So yeah, it feels a little weird, but it's not good. Excuse me, and it's not disgusting. It's odd. I don't know how much I'm actually liking it, and I don't know how much I'm actually not liking it. So I'm a little confused with this thing here, but I guess it's more just alcohol pear juice, 6.5%. It's more newer, and I'm just gonna rate it 5 out of 10.